Guys, welcome back to the Drone Camps channel. I'm Justin Davis, and today I'm here to bring you the latest news on the DJI drone ban and the progress that the Senate is possibly making on this ban in the NDA Act. Coming up in September, we have news on a new reconciliation with the House and the Senate. And today I'm going to walk you through where we're at right now currently with the proposed ban on DJI products and drone toys for flying inside the United States borders. Unfortunately, it seems that the news is getting worse again. We thought we were somewhere last week when this DJI part of the bill was removed. Now it's back in the bill, and I'm going to tell you what the amendments are in this video. So sit back, relax, and yeah, get ready. So an article came out about 10 hours ago now, and it says that DJI responds to new Countering CCP Drones Act version. So there is a brand new version reintroduced back into the NDA Act for defense. And it goes on to say that two senators have formally introduced their version of the Countering CCP Drones Act as an amendment to the Senate's FY25 National Defense Authorization Act, reintroducing the call for the ban of the sale of new DJI drones in the United States. Now, to be clear, this amendment hasn't been considered yet, but big tech giant DJI expressed concerns about the recommendations outlined in the amendment, emphasizing that they're extremely problematic and damaging to the US drone industry, which I do agree. Now here's the timeline where we're at right now. They say that the earliest that the Senate will vote on the new amendment is in September coming up, if at all. It is also important to note that the amendment introduced by the Senator Rick Scott and Senator Mark Warner is significantly different from the House version, which originally passed back in June, which I showed you. If it is included in the Senate's NDAA, it will require the Senate and the House to hold a conference and also go back to reconciliation on the differences between the two versions of FY25 and NDAA before it can become law. Now let me break it down for you what that new Senate amendment calls for. The first thing they're calling for is they want the identification of Chinese military companies. The Secretary of Defense will review drone manufacturers to determine any connections to the Chinese military. Number two, restricting DJI products. DJI is one of the foreign drone manufacturers that is called to be added to the list of companies whose communications and video equipment are restricted from use. This program would provide grants to local agencies such as police and fire departments to purchase drones produced by companies other than a foreign entity of concern, meaning they would have to buy NDAA compliant and blue UAV listed types of drone components that were made inside the United States. So it doesn't look good for DJI pilots in the United States. If you are currently flying DJI drones, it is looking worse all over again, and this does not look good to me. But DJI is doing their best to comply with the current set of standards, and DJI has went on to state that they're not a military company, and they do in fact oppose any type of military use or sales to entities that support military conflicts. I was one of the original DJI dealers on the United States East Coast with my store, and they told us from the very beginning that they did not support military conflict, neither did they want to be associated with companies. And looking back over the 10 years that I have worked on my channel, DJI has been working with the US government for safety operations, security concerns, and working with the FAA to provide remote ID built into their drones so that US citizens can comply with the remote ID regulations from the FAA, making it easier for you to just turn it on and be a part of that whole regulation system. That is great. But stay tuned, guys. I will bring you more news as this situation develops, and I will outline it for you in a digestible format right here on the channel, always supporting you as your source for all FPV and drone news right here on the Drone Camps channel, guys. Take care. Please do smash the like button and subscribe for more drone videos coming up on the channel. I appreciate you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.